Okay, SRS, you must be really open-minded in order to maximize it. So they give you all of the limits, all of the penalties, but then they are not saying no. Okay, so 3 things. Number 1, paying only 5,500 in tax for 800k in income. Number 2, 5% penalty. And number 3, the last call of 2025. Okay, so firstly, it is possible to pay a total of only 5.5k in tax to withdraw 800k. So over 10 years, you withdraw almost $1 million, very close to $1 million, but then you only pay 5,000 in taxes. So how does that work? So basically, be open-minded, some tax is fine. So this is your timeline, right? And you know that once you start withdrawing, you have 10 years to do it. Whatever amount that you withdraw, 50% will be subject to tax. And it will be taxed based on the personal income tax brackets. Okay, so you know that a trick is, if you withdraw 40k every single year, you pay $0 in tax. Because essentially, you take out 40k, only half, which means 20k is subject to tax. Based on the government's income brackets, 20k, 0% tax. So 0 altogether. But then, if you do this the same way with 800k, what happens? So if you do 40k, 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 at the end of 10 years, you are left with 440k. Which means 220k will be taxed. But then this means, when you take a look at the income tax brackets, you will be taxed 24750. You tax almost 25k at once. So that's not going to work. So what we're going to do instead is, okay, so instead of 40k, let's say we withdraw 80k instead. 80k every single year, which means 40k will be subject to tax. You look at the tax bracket, it's only 550. So 550 in tax per year for 10 years, that's how you get only paying 5,500 in tax to withdraw 800k. This is an insane tax to income ratio. So basically, be open-minded in a way whereby some tax is totally fine. So the key is to spread it out and then stay in the lowest possible personal income tax bracket every single year. Okay, then secondly, 5% penalty, it sounds like a lot, but as long as you are open-minded, it is always an option. So number 1, the first thing to know is, if you regret your SRS contributions that year, it's okay to regret, you can still take it out. So SRS contribution that went in and went out the same year, not subject to any penalty. It's just that it will be treated like your regular income, so no tax savings at all since you took it out from your SRS. But then this 5% penalty will not apply. So let's say you put in 15k in January, in June you take out the 15k, you're totally fine. Okay, so that's the first one. Then second one, if you really need to withdraw from your SRS account, do it on a year whereby you have lower income. Because the tax savings due to your lower income can help to cushion for this 5% penalty. Okay, so let's say, for instance, this year you're earning a slightly higher income, 140k. Then you want to withdraw 20k from your SRS, right? So this one will be treated like taxable income, like a regular income. So altogether, you will be taxed based on 160k. This is, if you look at the income tax brackets, 13950. And then of course, plus your 5% penalty, which in this case is 1k. So 5%, which is 1k. Okay, versus if let's say the next year I earn a lower income, I earn 120k. Then on this year, I withdraw the same 20k from my SRS. I am taxed based on 140k. This tax actually drops to 10950. Then of course, plus the same 5% penalty, which is 1k. So you see that, yes, definitely I'm still gonna pay this 5% regardless, since I'm withdrawing from the SRS early. But then you see that the tax savings here is essentially a 3k tax savings, thanks to the fact that I have lower income that year. So I am paying 3k lesser in tax and 1k in penalty. So yeah, if really you need to withdraw, do it on a year whereby you have lower income. And anyway, if it really comes to the point whereby you need to take out money from the SRS, you're likely not earning a very high income that year anyway. Okay, then number 3, last one, last call, 2025, open up the SRS account first. Just put in $1, open up the account. Reason being, if you open it up this year, you can withdraw at age 63. So the withdrawal age is based on the statutory retirement age on the year that you open your SRS account. This year, 2025, it is still 63. Meaning if you open it next year, the statutory retirement age becomes 64. Meaning you can only withdraw things from age 64 onwards. So even if you have no use for the SRS right now, just lock the retirement age at 63. So especially, let's say, for working mothers. So now, because your child is young, you can still use them for WMCR. You get a lot of tax relief that you don't even need to use the SRS. But then the child will grow up someday, and then after they are 18, if you are still working, you're gonna need some other ways to reduce tax. And that's through the SRS. But then if you only open it then, the withdrawal age may be very, very high. Okay, so that's all for being open-minded for SRS. Then anything regarding SRS tax relief, we can always discuss.